Your personal trainer. You are on there. Let's bring it up a little bit. We sort of cutting off our head. See what we got here. Yeah, look like it'll swing it. Well, I am. Your one and only personal trainer, Matthew James Lasky. I don't like to be selfish and forget about the elderly, forget about people that's not able to jump and run around and jump all over the place. So, being my art and what I do is a ministry. It's not just martial art, it's a ministry. It's to reach out and not only help people be champion, but to help those that can't help themselves to walk again or to get up again, to move about, to drive their own automobile. That's real ministry. And for me to give it back to you free, you must take advantage of it. You must take advantage of it because you have no excuses. I'm erasing all excuses. Nobody come to see me. All they have to do now is give you a laptop. And I'll be right there every morning at the elderly home, in your house, in your apartment, working with you. Once you learn how to use your laptop a little more, or you already know how, you hit me up on Facebook. Tell me exactly what part of the muscle or your body that needs to be healed in order for you to have mobility to move again. And God will give me the revelation what to do and what to say to you and what type of cardio that I need to create exactly designed for your healing. Are you hearing me? Well, I am the one and only Matthew James Gospel and also trained in ministry by God to prophesy. I can see back into your life. I can even look forward into your life. Please do not send me a message asking me to prophesy something for you because I won't unless God tell me to. If God don't tell me to, I won't do it. I'm not a psychic. I'm a prophet. Whatever comes out of my mouth, if I speak it, you can believe it's going to manifest. I have never in my lifetime in the ministry have told anyone anything that it didn't manifest. I have even did it before hundreds of people in churches, and people laughed. And when it manifested, they looked really stupid. They said, he is for real. And then when he did it, God did it over and over and over again. People began to come to me instead of the pastor. Well, of course, I always send people, you go to the pastor first because I don't step on pastor's feet. You understand? Now you come to me at my house or something that's different, or calling me. But there are certain churches that they don't want certain things to take place. Because you got a lot of pastors, their head is so thick, they don't want nobody else, God using anybody else in their church, not God's church, but in their church. That's what it's talking about. Okay, let's go. You're in a wheelchair. You can't stand up, so you can't do the drill where I have people pushing up on their feet because your leg is out. You either been shot in the back, in the spine, and the doctor told you that you're going to never walk again. Or you have some other type of ailment that the doctor have told you you cannot walk again. But one thing that you are able to do when you sit it, you can move your feet, you can raise your leg. That was the mistake the devil should not have allowed you to do. We will see why in a few minutes. Now, first thing I want you to do, have someone to get you a large bottle, multiple vitamins. Tell them you do not want the hard pill, you want the gel, the soft vitamin gel. That way, when you take the vitamin, you will have maximum absorption. Now, you do not take one, you take 3 twice a day. Because you just like a man or woman that's training for a national event. Because your body's completely out, you need it to rise, you need it to be rebuilt, you need to be able to work it by faith. Now, I have on 5-pound leg weights on each leg. I do not want you to go by leg weights. What I want you to do is ask someone, if you can't get around, send them to the store to buy you a pair of shin boots, working boots that comes all the way up until your ankles, and you want them to be steel toed. Why? Because I want them to be at least 10 pounds of weight. You say you have on 5 pounds, I do, but that's not for you. You want to learn to walk again, don't you? Then you're gonna get steel toed, and you want them two sides too big, and they would be a minimum weight of from 10 to 13 to 14 pounds. But it's not gonna feel like it because the weight is distributed over your entire feet. And the drill you're gonna do is simple. You're gonna get you a stool. I don't have a stool. Go get you, we ain't gonna have to spend no money. Go get you a pop crate, P-O-P, pop crate that they carry pops in. And you sit it right there in front of you. You're gonna start with the right leg, you raise it up, you place it on the pop crate. Now each time you raise it, the upper thigh of your muscle is being worked. It's being re-strengthened and recharging the blood that flow to your lower spine to restore the life that the death have came in and killed in your spine. All it's done, let me tell you what will happen to you. Your nerve that's transferred from your spine back to your brain is separated from your brain. It's been separated. The bullet, or something you've done, or just not taking care of yourself, have caused that nerve to be separated and shut down your leg. Now, by constant movement and working it and strengthening it, what you saying to your brain that I'm going to overthrow you. Just like a country said they're going to take over this country, your brain, your sixth sense, mind, is saying to your rational mind that cannot walk, that yes, we can, I am going to overthrow you and walk by the power of my sixth sense. The Bible don't use the term sixth sense. The Bible uses the term faith. Every time you see the word faith, it's talking about the sixth sense. It's impossible. Listen to this. It's impossible to have faith, operating faith with the rational mind. The rational mind is the physical man. The physical man doesn't have faith. It believes what it sees and what it hears. If it don't see it or hear it and see it on paper, it will not believe it. Neither will it program it or deposit it into your sixth sense mind. Now, your rational mind have the order and have the right to say what is to be deposited into your sixth sense mind, which is your memory bank. Now, what you have to do is overthrow that. And the way you overthrow it is by doing something that you know that you can't physically do. So what that good is that? Because the only way you can do it is let your sixth sense help you. In other words, your sixth sense is a trillion times greater than your rational mind. It's a trillion times greater than your rational mind. Your sixth sense can repair anything in your body. Your sixth sense can heal anything in your body. There is nothing on the planet that exists that can hold back your sixth sense. Your problem is you have no idea who you really are. God ain't make no junk. God make it good. Everything made good. And you are very powerful. You just don't know who you really are. Now, the next leg, we raise it up. Notice the clearing. We got about 3-inch clearing. Then we place it down. We don't quickly drop it. We want this upper thigh muscle to be worked. And we bring it back down. Tuck. Next leg, bring it up. Bring it back down. Other leg, Bring it up. Nose is over the clear. And down. Back down. The other leg. Up. And back down. 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 As your leg gets stronger, and we're going to make sure. Now we're going to take both legs. You're going to take your chair. You're going to push yourself slightly forward. I want your back perfectly straight. I don't want it laying back. I want it perfectly straight. And you're going to raise both knees at the same time and hold. You want to build up the strength. And that first two muscles right up over your groin muscle, which will give you pushing power when you get ready to start standing. It will give you pushing power, energy, strength to drive into your thigh muscle to give you the strength to walk. Energy is a trillion times greater than your physical muscle can ever be. Without energy in your body, you can have all the muscle in the world. It will be weak. It wouldn't make a difference. If the strongest man in the world, physical lifter I'm speaking of, if you take his energy from him, he couldn't even pick up a piece of paper without energy. He would be stuck and bound to a chair because in order to pick up the paper, he needed to be able to stand up to move. In order for the muscle to work in my hand, I need energy to travel into my hand. When I think hand, energy isn't travel to my hand. How much? According to what it takes to lift or pick up what I'm about to pick up. Now, when I'm trying to pick up something beyond normal, then I got to work at what? You got to keep touching it. Once your mind realizes that you want to pick that up, it begins to send enough energy for you to be able to lift it. There's not too many men on the planet can talk at my level, can see at my level, can speak at my level about the human body. Why? Because what I know comes divinely from God. When my mouth opens, it's just like my head is directly connected to the Almighty. I'm telling you what He says, not what I went to school for, but what He said. Well, how do you know that it's going to work? When God gives it to me, it's just like I've been to school for it and that I've known it all of my life. I can break it down to the degree of weight. I can break it down to the degree of physical ability and show you piece by piece with a pencil or paper why it should work. Well, I pray I don't have to do that. As Jesus said to the disciples, you have physically seen me. What about those that will not see me and have to believe? That means they got to have more faith because they didn't get a chance to see him in action. 12 did. Even when 12 did, one failed. But why did he fail? Because he was weak? No, because he wanted something, which was money, but he also was designed and called to fall. That don't even make sense. It makes a lot of sense. Because Jesus had to be betrayed. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. I can talk and work at the same time. Keep the leg going, keep the leg going. Keep the leg going, keep it going. We're going by 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, we want to keep this moving. We want to keep it moving. All my life, I was told I was gifted. It used to make me mad when people would say that to me when I was a child. Why? Because I always worked hard to do what I did. Very hard. And then I realized that in order to be a young child and to practice on things without being told, that I had to be gifted because it's not natural for a young child to just naturally just do stuff and and never don't have to be constantly told. That's what people call them genius and all this whatnot. Same thing with bookworm. Kids going to college at 11 years old. They didn't have to be told. They fell in love with the book, and it become very interesting to them. And so they got this natural drive from God to go at it non-stop. Never have to be told. That's me. That's me. And those type of children can be anything in the world that they choose to be, whether it be physical or just owning business. But you know what they need? Parent help, big brother help, big sister help. What help? Push them. Keep pushing them. Don't let them slack up. Get them to where they need. Go get the books. If you have to buy the books, get them books for them. You know what that is? That's your ticket from to where? Out of poverty. That sister or that little brother is guaranteed to take flight. Your wisdom may cause you to be struggling. Because you want to do this and you want to do that. But here they want to just study. They want to learn why this work like this, why the stars move like this, why is so many stars, why is this, and getting paid over it. Now, when you in trouble, you can turn to them because you helped them, you pushed them out, and made sure they had what they had, get what they need. Now, many times, some sisters and brothers, they don't give that courtesy to them. I have them in my family. At the age of 5 years old, I had like 10 sisters and brothers under me. Two different women, but they were my sister and brother, and I had to watch over them and make sure that they had food. I was born in the South, and I walked the ditch of Greenville, Mississippi in the middle of August. There was catfish God had sitting there in the puddle of water. All we had to do is go out there and pick it up. I took them back to the house, cleaned it, and cooked them, and we ate and was satisfied. Some of my sisters and brothers, they have no memory of that at all. Okay, we're back. Raise my knees, raise your legs, hold. On that first two muscles of both of them, got to get that strong. That muscle got to be as strong as your leg. Okay? Because that muscle is what's going to push the energy, going to give you that, you better stand bliss, or as you go, that's what you got. That's energy. We want to hold both of them knees up, keep them high, hold them there. Just relax and hold on. Try to, just hold. Say relax and hold. Think about something else when you can hold on. Think about it, you're actually doing the work and how strainful it is. Yeah, you ain't gonna last too long. You're gonna drop right away, but you come right back up and keep going after so long. Your physical mind will yield, and yes, we can. Down, back again. Let's keep it moving. Keep it moving. Sooner or later, you're gonna have to add a weight to that boot because your leg gonna be too strong, and you'll be up going 200 and 300, which is good. Then you create a light workout and a heavy workout. Now you're working several different muscles in your leg, not just the heavy, larger muscle, but the smaller one as well. Now you develop a quick, a complete, strong leg once again. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. As it's not closing, I want you to know that you have a personal trainer that's there for you. What you have to do, make the contact so I can put in what you need, the words and the action of the cardio that will change your life. For I am your personal trainer, the one and only Matthew James Glasper Sr. Talk to you later. Be good to yourself and don't overjudge yourself. God bless you.